Among the ancient ruins, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, there lay a secret that only the wisest of creatures knew, and only whispered about in hushed tones. It was a secret that had been hidden for centuries, waiting for the right pair of eyes to stumble upon it. In a small village nestled between two great mountains, there lived a young boy named Kato. Kato was a curious child, with eyes that sparkled like the stars on a clear night and a heart full of wonder. He loved to explore the world around him, to uncover hidden treasures and secrets that lay just beyond the edge of the village. One day, while wandering through the ruins, Kato stumbled upon an old, crumbling temple. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the silence was oppressive. But Kato was not deterred. He had a sense that this place held something special, something that he was meant to find. As he explored the temple, Kato noticed that the walls were adorned with strange symbols. They seemed to pulse with a gentle, blue light, and Kato felt an inexplicable pull towards them. He reached out a hand to touch the symbols, and as he did, the air around him began to shimmer and distort. Suddenly, Kato found himself transported to a different time and place. He stood in the midst of a bustling marketplace, surrounded by people who were unlike any he had ever seen before. They were tall and slender, with skin that shimmered like the moon and hair that flowed like the wind. A gentle voice spoke to Kato, echoing in his mind. "Welcome, young one," it said. "I have been waiting for you. My name is Lyra, and I am the guardian of this ancient place. You have been chosen to receive a great gift, one that will change the course of your life forever." Kato was both thrilled and terrified. He had never heard of a guardian before, and he didn't know what to expect. But Lyra's kind eyes and warm smile put him at ease, and he followed her through the marketplace, taking in the sights and sounds of this strange new world. As they walked, Lyra told Kato the story of the Ancient Ones, who had built the temple and harnessed the power of the symbols. They had been a peaceful and wise people, living in harmony with the land and the creatures that lived upon it. But as the centuries passed, their civilization had crumbled, and the temple had been left to decay. Lyra led Kato to a great, crystal pool, where a magnificent creature awaited them. The creature was unlike any Kato had ever seen, with scales that shimmered like diamonds and a tail that flowed like a river. Lyra introduced him as the keeper of the pool, a being of great wisdom and power. The keeper spoke to Kato in a voice that echoed in his mind. "You have been chosen to receive a great gift," it said. "The gift of the Ancient Ones. A gift that will allow you to communicate with the creatures of the land and to understand the secrets of the universe." Kato was amazed and thrilled. He had always felt a deep connection to the natural world, and the thought of being able to communicate with the creatures that lived upon it was almost too wonderful to believe. Lyra and the keeper of the pool led Kato through a series of trials, each one designed to test his courage and his heart. Kato proved himself to be brave and true, and at the end of the trials, the keeper of the pool bestowed upon him the gift of the Ancient Ones. Kato felt a strange sensation, as if his mind was expanding and his heart was growing. He could feel the power of the Ancient Ones flowing through him, and he knew that his life would never be the same again. As he returned to the village, Kato felt a sense of wonder and awe that he had never felt before. He knew that he had been given a great responsibility, to use the gift of the Ancient Ones to help the creatures of the land and to understand the secrets of the universe. And so, Kato set out on a journey, using his newfound powers to communicate with the creatures of the land. He learned the language of the birds and the beasts, and he discovered the secrets of the forest and the mountains. As he traveled, Kato encountered many dangers and challenges, but he was never alone. Lyra and the keeper of the pool were always with him, guiding him and protecting him. And as he grew older, Kato became known throughout the land as a wise and powerful leader, one who had been chosen by the Ancient Ones to help the creatures of the land. He used his gift to bring peace and harmony to the world, and he lived a long and happy life, surrounded by the creatures he loved. Years went by, and Kato's legend grew. He became known as the wisest and most powerful of all the leaders, and his name was whispered in awe by the creatures of the land. And though he was gone, his spirit lived on, guiding and protecting the creatures of the land, and reminding them of the power and wisdom of the Ancient Ones. The villagers would tell stories of Kato's bravery and wisdom, and they would speak of the gift he had received from the Ancient Ones. They would say that on certain nights, when the moon was full and the stars were bright, you could still hear the whispers of the Ancient Ones, echoing through the ruins of the temple, guiding and protecting those who sought to follow in Kato's footsteps. And so, the story of Kato and the Ancient Ones was passed down from generation to generation, a reminder of the power and wisdom of the past, and the importance of respecting and honoring the natural world. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting the world in a warm, golden light. The villagers settled in for the night, their hearts full of wonder and awe. And in the ancient ruins, the symbols pulsed with a gentle, blue light, waiting for the next pair of eyes to stumble upon them, and to unlock the secrets of the Ancient Ones. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.